Hey guys, my name is Bando, this is Brexit Bando, and as many of you know, I like to use and abuse my airbrushes like the dirty little whores that they are. I buy them cheap, about £15 off eBay, and I run them hard and dirty. I am not the sort of person you give £150, Iwata or Hyder and Steenbeck or Badger Airbrush 2. I'm the person who breaks tools because they're tools and they're there to be used. I don't mind about splitting hairs in a paintbrush. I can buy another paintbrush. That's why I don't buy expensive paintbrushes either. Now, I'm on like my 11th airbrush at this point, over the space of 6-7 years. Actually, probably closer to 10. That's really depressing. Doesn't matter. I have recently discovered the greatest material for cleaning airbrushes. Now, yes, you've got airbrush thinner, you've got airbrush cleaner, and you've got all of the different things you can use like that. I've been using isopropyl alcohol just to wipe things down, clean out the cup, clean the needle, that sort of thing, and that's great, but ISO's expensive, and I'm currently hogging it all for my 3D printer. This stuff isn't. This stuff is like £3 or £4 a bottle and seems to last for quite a while because it just needs a little spray and we're clean. And I was blown away by this. It's Mr. Muscle Platinum Window and Glass Cleaner. Yeah. I don't even know why I have this. I don't clean my windows. So I have this bottle, and it's turned up in my workshop somehow, and I have absolutely no idea how it's got there. So, the gang-stalking super paranoid side of me is probably screaming that the CIA's tried to poison me. They're probably right, but I'm doing a good enough job of that myself. But this stuff, I thought, I honestly don't know why. Just something in my mind when I was cleaning my airbrush out was like, hey, give it a squirt of the green stuff. So I emptied the pot out and everything, and I just couple of squirts, and then I just used a cotton bud to clean it, and the paint came off really, really, really quickly, like really quickly. So I put a bit on the outside, and it cleaned off the paint on the outside really quickly, and I've been using it like for 2 hours now. Between every different time I change colours, I just put a couple of squirts in there and I just let it out. Now, the reason that this works is because this contains a chemical called hexyloxyethanol, or 2-hexyloxyethanol, and that is a solvent. Hexyloxyethanol, what a great word to say, is a toxic chemical because it's here on the COSH sheet for, this is actually the COSH sheet or the chemical safety sheet for Mr. Muscle Platinum Window and Glass. This is what you're after. This is no different to any other solvent. And it's great because it's not so abrasive. It doesn't feel like it's doing more damage like the isopropanol does. And it's relatively cheap. Obviously you don't want it hanging around the O-rings forever, so I like to clean it out with water fairly quickly. If I've shot it through the airbrush to clean everything else, I like to make sure I've washed everything down with water pretty much immediately afterwards. And for that, get yourself some of those like sauce bottles, like the ketchup bottles with the long nozzle. Fill those up with water. It's fantastic. Don't use Hampshire water. Our water is full of like limescale and it's disgusting. I use deionized water. It's a £5 from Robert Dias. So yeah, I thought I'd share that with you because I was really surprised how effective this was. And honestly, a little bit shocked, just that I hadn't heard it before. I've all heard things like the simple green stripping and, pledge floor wax and stuff for all this other stuff. And there's always been weird and wonderful things that we can use in the hobby to use for this stuff. I guess we just need to experiment more. Have you got a weird hobby hack, a material, a chemical, or just a day-to-day item that you found's really useful? Something that's you wouldn't think is normal, but you use it in your hobby. If you do, pop it down in the comments. Let's have a chat about it, because I'd be surprised to know what you guys are using. And unfortunately, things like Simple Green we can't get over here in the UK, so it'd be good to know if there's anything we've got that you guys don't have. As always, guys, my name is Bando. This is Brexit Bando. Let's have a chat in the comments, and I'll see you later. Bye bye.